I wanted to mention about the death of superstar Billy Graham.
Yeah.
Now, Billy Graham, that's Billy Graham. Me growing up and watching the wrestling magazine, superstar Billy Graham was one time he was WWF champion. And he was over so much. He was if they'd have he should have had Hulk Hogan spot. They should have built the company around here. Hulk Hogan, that's where he learned to talk, copying superstar Billy Graham, just like Austin Idol did, just like Dusty Rhodes did, just like Jesse the Body Ventura did. They were all copying superstar Billy Graham. Now, he really had the 23-inch biceps, but he was shredded. And he was a WBBG World Bodybuilding Guild, whatever it was, in the Dan Laurie magazine. He had the most muscular arms in America. And the first time I went to WWF TV in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and Philadelphia Arena, as soon as I walked in, the superstar Billy Graham said, "Oh, you lift weights to me." Oh, man, I was feeling good. Bob Backlund took me to the gym and worked out with me that day, but I had the superstar Billy Graham picture, and it had all the guys autographed it for me. So there was Gorilla Monsoon. There was Billy himself.
I have it right up in the closet.
Okay. Classy Freddie Blassie, the Grand Wizard, all the guys that were stars in the WWF, Baron Mikhail Cicluna, all the ones that were, and that was like my best wrestling picture ever, because it had all these legends autographed on it. And I was like a little kid in the candy store.
Yeah, one day on here you said that you lost it in the flood, and I said no.
I thought I did.
It's sitting right here in the box on the floor.
That was great.
You said, "Oh, great,
all right."
So while I look for the picture, tell them what you were telling me when you got here today about him coming in, being the champion. They told him 9 months, all that kind of.
Oh yeah, superstar. Now the old WWF, which with Vince Sr., they usually had the babyface champion. So Bruno was champ for about 9 years, and then let's see, Ivan Koloff had it for a short period of time, and then Pedro Morales had it, and then Bruno had it again, and they would hold it for years and years. Bruno got tired of it because he just got tired of being on the road that long. He had his piece of Pittsburgh and with Evers, but when they had the original WWF championship, Buddy Rogers, who was the greatest performer in the 60s, he did a job. He lost to Bruno Sammartino in about 45 seconds. That's how strong he put Bruno over. Buddy was the first WWF champion, and he made Bruno the superstar by giving him the 1-round knockout, submitting to the bear hug, and Bruno was over big time. So at the time, Nature Boy Buddy Rogers was the greatest wrestler there was. He was NWA champion for years, and Vince Sr. made him the WWF, the first champion. So, and then Buddy got over, then he put Bruno over big time. So it doesn't get any better than that.
You didn't tell the story.
What was the story?
We're talking about superstar Billy Graham.
Oh yeah, okay.
Coming in for 9 months and
okay. Oh,
babyface by the fans and
okay. All right. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot.
Talking about.
Okay. Hey, superstar Billy Graham. Yeah, he come in as the super heel, and he was champion for 9 months. And when he got the belt, Vince Sr. told him he's going to have the belt for 9 months, and he's going to slide the belt over to Bob Backlund. And Superstar was over so much with his talk, his body, his jive, that he was slowly turning babyface, and the people loved him. And he went into big time depression when he lost the belt, because he was on fire with it. But Vince Sr. liked the babyface champion and to cycle the heels around him. So Billy went off, and he come back a few years later doing like a karate gimmick with the shaved head and everything. But he wasn't superstar Billy Graham anymore. But
Tell him why Vince wouldn't just let him be a babyface champion.
Why he wouldn't let him be a baby? Well, he worked like a heel.
He said that he wouldn't like normal people anymore, or the fans wouldn't like normal baby faces anymore.
Yeah, if you like in today's world, you come in as a heel and you get over, then you turn babyface, and they accept you because you're wild and you got a good character and everything. Back then, Bruno was the nice guy, babyface. Bob Backlund was the nice guy, babyface, and Pedro Morales was the nice guy, but he was the fiery Latino Puerto Rican, where he was champion. So when Bruno was champ, it was basically thousands and thousands of Italians would be there at Madison Square Garden. When Pedro was the champion, there'd be thousands and thousands of Nuyorican Puerto Ricans being in Madison Square Garden, where the building was almost always sold out. And they would have the short-term heels in between, like Stan Stasiak, like Ivan Koloff, for a belt change. But Superstar Billy Graham, he was a major star, a major star in the WWF. And Hulk Hogan basically got his spot but Hulk made a lot of money basically copying Superstar Billy Graham. But rest in peace, Billy. He was a sight to see. He was always nice to me, and he didn't need to be. So bless you, Superstar Billy Graham.
God, I thought he was awesome when I was a kid. Loved the hair, loved the feather earrings, loved the earrings that were the feather came down. So what you had told me earlier, I said if the fans were turning him babyface, why instead of getting rid of him after the 9 months after they brought him in, why not just turn him babyface and let him be the babyface champ? Everybody's liking him anyway. And what you told me was, what I was trying to get you to tell the people here, what you told me was that he was too like over the top, flamboyant, and all that. And Vince would be too worried about that if he was the babyface champion, then it would be too hard to follow. Basically,
what do you follow it with? Yeah.
You know, everybody else is just too normal, and they wouldn't want to cheer for now a normal.
Right.
You know.
Bruno was a normal guy. Pedro Morales was clean cut, wild, fiery, Nuyorican, Puerto Rican, and then Bob Backlund was like the All-American boy. So here's the world's greatest.
Here's the picture that's
right
gone
there.
in the flood.
Yeah, but it all came back.
It all came back.
Oh, let me see that.
Superstar
Man.
Billy Graham with a bunch of autographs.
Captain Lou, George the Animal Steel, Freddie Blassie. Man, it don't get any better than this. Shoot, B.B. Coleman was on there. Bob Backlund up in the corner. Wow. Joe Turco. Wow. Don't get any better than that. Captain Louis Albano right there in the corner. Tora Tanaka, Gorilla Monsoon right there. Don't get any better than that, does it?
It's awesome.
Memories, baby.
That's it. R.I.P. Billy Graham, baby.
R.I.P. Billy Graham. You were one of the greats.
Big gold and a billfold, so swole that I can't get the shit closed. So I money fold and rubber band wrap.